Yeah.
What was his name?
Huh?
What was his name?
Schmegel. Mr. Schmegel. Schmachel or something like that, you know.
What did he do?
And he always came with a, you know, in a funny looking truck, you know, with all these cages and everything on it. And the dog just knew that he came to get me. And so he'd grab me by the dress tail and take me around behind the meat house, which was clear on the other side of the house.
Oh,
And he'd hang on there, you know, and I'd scream and cry because I wanted to see Mr. Schmegel, because Mr. Schmegel always gave me a stick of gum. And I didndidn't get my gum. I didn't get my gum. And it made Grandma mad. He'd keep me back there behind the meat house, and which looked like a toilet. And he'd keep me back there until that man was gone.
So Rover didn't like Mr. Schmegel.
No, he didn't. He was afraid he's good. He let loose of me just as soon as he's gone. He didn't care for me, you know, to have me back there for any reason. He just wanted to be sure that Schmegel didn't take me.
Did you hear that, Max? Schmegel. Be careful of him. He's a one-armed chicken man.
So he was collecting eggs.
Huh?
Was he collecting eggs?
Oh, he did collected eggs, or he'd take eggs, or he'd take chickens, you know,
Oh.
or if somebody, you know, that would like to have a nice frying chicken or something, well, he might have one, a nice one, and sell it back to a farmer, or sell it to a farmer, you know. They didn't have their chicken sheds, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just, had a funny little truck, and I
That's cute.
I was halfway afraid of him. Run behind the meat house.
And you started to say your doll's name, Evangeline, Angeline, Angeline. Is that it?
No, that's just, you know,
That's your doll.
A doll.
Right.
A doll.
Yeah.
Evangeline,
Oh, Evangeline.
Angeline, Angeline.
Who named the doll?
I did. And I didn't do it until I went to grade school, because for some reason or other, the teacher gave me a little piece to say, and I don't know how those other names, but it was like I was supposed to say a little piece, give a little piece, and it was just Evangeline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I got the Evangeline, Angeline, Angeline on it. I couldn't stop when I get started saying it. Yes, yes, yes. Looky here. Looky here what I found. Isn't that something? I found that.
Grandma's
I think it was
magic.
I think it was real nice that you came over to sit on my lap. You've been avoiding me.
You had to check out your entire place first.
Yes, yes.
The light.
Yes. You like that? Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Nice. Oh. What was that? The light. Can you say light? That's the light.
Light. The bright light.
The rabbit's going to eat that. The rabbit's hungry. He's going. And those pretty eyes. You got such pretty eyes.
How many animals did you have on the farm? Or what kind of animals did you guys have on the farm?
Mostly just cows and horses, and you know, and hogs.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of hogs.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we was just a regular green farm mainly, but we needed cows and hogs to butcher, and horses to do the work, and we had the things that we needed to do the work that we had to do.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't you have to go prepare a chicken once?
Huh?
No.
Didn't you have to go prepare a chicken once?
Did
He remembers you saying something about how you had to get a chicken once for dinner.
Oh,
Your mom made you do it?
not really,
Yeah.
you know, but I wasn't too crazy about chickens, catching chickens.
What's your favorite kind of pie, Grandma?
Anything. I'll eat pie, any kind of pie. I'm an awful pie face. I'm not as bad as I used to be. I just never could get enough pie, and I didn't. It's mainly when I was at home. I always wanted more pie, and I'd get so mad when my mother would decide to make an angel food cake, which I just hated. But she had so many eggs and everything, and everybody was always wanting angel food cake. And she could make such good ones. And I just thought it was just terrible when she made angel food cakes when I wanted pie. Yes, I sure did.
Did you make a lot of pies when you and Grandpa got married?
I made a pie a day.
Oh.
We both liked pie, and that meant that we had to eat a quarter of a piece a day.
Yeah.
You know, every time you sit down, you had to eat a quarter of a piece of pie.
A quarter of a piece of pie.
For every meal, that's good.
We would eat it too. It was awful. We both liked pie, and I didn't mind making them.
Did they always turn out good?
I was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was pretty good.
I remember they were always like perfect.
I remember I hadn't been married very long, and probably a week or so, just a week. And I had made, I think it was apple pie that morning, and
He dropped it.
all of a sudden we looked up from the kitchen door into the driveway, and lo and behold, there was Lyle and Bernice. And that was,
Yep.
and I didn't know that they were coming, and we didn't, but I thought, oh my gosh, I gotta hide the pie because it won't be fit to eat. I didn't think it would be fit to eat.
Why is that?
And so I ran in and hid it under we only had a 4-room house. I hid it went to the bedroom and hid it under the bed.
What was wrong with the pie?
I just didn't think that, and she was an excellent cook, and that was the first pie I'd made, so I was sure it was rotten. I hid the darn pie.
In the room.
And so, I forget, we had lunch. I can't remember just exactly how it was. And Frank says, Seal, I thought you made a pie. And I said, well, where is the pie? I said, I put it under the bed. I didn't think it looked very good. I didn't think it was very good, about like that, And Bernice jumped up. For I didn't think anything about it. And she went in and got down on her hands and knees and drug out the pie. And I just ate it after it had been under my bed.
Bernice.
Was she a home ec teacher?
No,
Oh,
no, Bernice was just a good cook.
She was a good cook. Okay. That's funny.
And I never felt like I could cook as good as her, and she always made such good things. And I was afraid that my pie wouldn't be nearly as good. But it turned out it was a darn good pie. It was probably the best apple pie I ever made.
Maybe that's the trick. You have to put it under your bed for a little while.